Good morning, good morning. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey, good morning. Hold on, gotta do the lights. Okay, let's see. I'm rushing here. Let's make love on the couch in the moonlight. Yes. Wake up, wake up. Whew. It's a beautiful day in our neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in our neighborhood. Would you be mine? Would you be my neighbor? Let's make love on the couch. Okay, so let's see who's in here. What up, though? Can you Chloe, can you put my give me my copyright? Also, boo boo. So I can pin it. Hey y'all, hey y'all. Y'all see I can't even wear this shirt. I have tried to get this spot up out of here. Oh. Thank you, Chloe. Appreciate that. B-Dubs, what up, though? Ladybug, hey, how you doing? We getting our coffee going. We done already bathed. We've already bathed this morning, okay? Look. Baby, she ready already. So y'all know when I bathed early on the Saturday, honey. The day is going to be busy. The day is going to be busy. And we gonna don't stop, pop that, don't stop. Leo girl, hey, how you doing? It is Saturday, y'all. I'm still trying to get myself together. I have about 40 minutes with y'all. So I need somebody to be my timekeeper. Y'all know MeLissaB got somewhere to be, honey. Whew. But let me tell y'all something. Oh, she ready though. She's ready and she's rested up. Y'all, I went to sleep and it was still lights outside. It was still daytime. Baby, the sun hadn't even went down. And I just woke up at 6:23. The sun, somebody called me. Friend called me. Hold on. I remember it was 11 p.m. exactly. I was so thrown off. I thought it was morning time. I ain't even gonna lie. Then I was like 11. I'm like, oh, it's so dark outside. Cause he was like, no, never mind. I just thought maybe you were out if you wanted to get out. Yeah, I'm in the bed. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. It was the funniest thing. I needed that sleep. And Yolanda, good morning. Nola, good morning. Make sure I spoke to everybody because I've been moving about, doing all kind of stuff. Thank you for all my gifts, B-Dub. And anyone else that sent gifts as well. Ladybug, did I speak, baby? Woo, baby, we got something. Oh, you know what? We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about this. We're going to listen and we're going to react and we're going to talk about this, honey. I was trying to wait for a few more people, and that's fine. We don't have to wait for that many more people to come up in here. Because this is what I want to ask y'all. Have y'all ever taken a break from social media? And you know, a lot of people feel as though this social media stuff only affect like the young people. But baby, we got somebody over here, a 53-year-old woman that's just losing her whole marbles and bananas behind being on social media. And I'm gonna tell you, you don't have to call the police. because you ain't getting no peace being on social media. You don't have to do that. But this is what you do have to call the police about. When you have a person, it is somebody out here on these YouTube streets. Kim, right? And that's her name. And she wants to be, I really truly believe that if she could get her hands on the first letter of the alphabet, she would peel that lady's skin off and she would put that lady's skin on her. Now that is obsession. That person is, she need to be tased. She need to be caught and put in the lab. Y'all, but you know what though, y'all? It is truly people out here like T-Rex. You get what I'm saying? It's people out here like that. Look at the lady. What's the lady name that banged up Rihanna's house? Baby, I watched this. This lady was on social media, and the first thing I thought about watching that lady, what's her name? Ortiz or something. Hey, Jasmine. That's some good rest, right? Yes, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Woo! If y'all want y'all skin to glow like mine, buy you some shea butter, but also buy you some collagen. If you've never been to Black Girl Vitamins, bought anything from blackgirlvitamins.com, go on over there, blackgirlvitamins.com. You can get 15% off with my discount code, MeLissaB, MELISSAB. You know, and get on my level. All that. Hey, Don Dada. I see somebody say, hey, Don. Am I missing somebody? Okay, here we go. Tashi, hey, how you doing? Thank you. We got a few pieces that's been coming, coming out because, child, my scalp is itching. But what's the girl name? I watched some of her stuff. I wish I had the, I think I saved the video. It was on Instagram. And this lady was talking about, talking about that Rihanna was like demonic. She's stealing all her ideas. And she's such a bad person. Like every day, like her content is about Rihanna. Who that sound like? Baby, that sound like that lady over there in Jurassic World. That was the first thing that came to my mind. Yeah, you got to get them type of people and go ahead and, yeah, they need to be looked at. They need to be checked out. Yeah, one way or another, checked out. You get what I'm saying? But the thing about it, I think, and everybody blaming on like mental health. So I totally understand. But I don't like the fact, the A was like, she got to call the police on people and stuff like that, right? So hopefully we ain't talking about no other content creator but that one, if a police need to be called. But it just makes me feel some type of way, but that if you in the streets and you about that street life and you a thugger and you doing this and you doing that and you bout it and you live by a code. I don't like when people like that, like the first thing they want to do, first of all, you throw rocks and hide your hand, but now I want to call the police because I'm feeling a little rattled. You get what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, you gonna be about the streets or not? You don't double dutch. You don't straddle. That's just really not how it go at all. Nola, did I speak? Good morning. Jasmine, hey, hon. Okay, I think I spoke. Hey, KT, good morning. What up? I wasn't even 5. Don't tell me. And that's real. I'm just looking for a check as always. And it's this thing. So she's bothered. Right? And this is the thing. But that's what I'm saying. Now, I feel like that's the only time that the authorities really need to get involved. But to keep it above, the you to the two making money. So they really don't be... They really be on petty shit, really, but they really not trying to counsel people for real. No, hold on. They're really not trying to cancel people for real, but I have heard that Kim has taken her little horse and pony show all the way. Baby, she got a syndicated podcast. She got a syndicated podcast to talk about Adrian. Honey, this is like you can catch her on your nearest XM radio station. Facebook, Twitter, and better known as X. What's the name of Trump little social media platform? Truth. Facebook, Instagram. Anybody that's gonna click, any two people, her and her troll, they come on, go follow her. Wherever she got to talk about this lady. Now that is weird. Ooh, Pete, man, how you doing? But this is the thing. I find it quite interesting. What happens is, so let's go, we got, and I'm speaking about this really because content creators and also our subscribers, people that sit, I call them scrollers. You just scroll because even like over here on YouTube, they've made it even easier for you to access more YouTube channels just by being in this little vertical mode, and you can just swipe, go to the next, go to the next, go to the next to get into our minds. Now, me as a content creator, I have taken a break. Because it can it can get a little overwhelming. And if you don't pace yourself, right? So this lady prides herself as being a YouTube baddie. And this is what's weird. You come on the internet and you share your life, right? You come on here and you share your business. Now, it's different if somebody go dig up your shit, okay? All right? So it's different if somebody go dig up your shit. But you come on here and you share something and then someone reacts to it, right? And you feel a way about another person's opinion. And you're bothered by another person's opinion. I really feel like the solution to that is get your ass off this internet and stop telling your business on this World Wide Web. Write that shit down. Pray about it. Tell it to the Lord. He already know anyway. But don't get on here mad, rage baiting, because now you're talking about your peace is being disturbed. And you know what? And everybody has a right, I feel. And I think everybody deserves the opportunity to better themselves, right? Because y'all know when I came out here, when I dipped my foot over into the messy pool for a little bit, and I allowed a few things to happen on my channel, and my bad, and I'm sorry about that. And I made a video and I've talked about it, and but and it's like, and I had to take the L's that came with it as well, right? And hold on, y'all. Let me. Oh Lord, I didn't even know y'all was still chatting. Hold on, let me grab my. That's been happening to me a lot lately. I don't see the chat isn't moving. Oh. Baby, I thought I grabbed my teaspoon, but I didn't, but whatever. We are having coffee this morning. Hey, gang, how you doing? Graham, call me Nam, boo-boo. I'm a grandmother of 4. Yeah, I don't like Graham. That I don't like the double name thing. I really don't know what's going on, what happened. I'm going to tell you a little bit. So Adrian made a video yesterday. I can only stomach a few minutes of it. And so she's bothered. She's taking videos down, having people take videos down, having YouTube take other people's videos down. She's calling the police on people. But because her big ass, humongous, wide back feelings is hurt, right? That's the story. We've seen this. It's recycled, right? It's the fact that like you can actually type in disturbing my peace or getting my peace back, or just type in peace and Adrian Slays, and it's probably gonna be about 20 videos within the 2026 that's gonna pop up. And that's why I say rage bait, right? So here's our coffee. Here's our creamer. We got us some oat milk. This is the caramel, however anybody pronounce it. So she's bothered, and so the only way she feels that she gets her justice is to have people videos taken down. But what I'm trying to figure out, first of all, let me tell y'all something. A lot of times with harassment, right? The first thing, you got to let a person know that that's, like, you have to reach out to these people and be like, hey, like, I don't appreciate this. Woo, de woo, de woo, de woo, de woo. It's ways that things need to be done that I find it hard to believe that she's actually going through the actual steps, right? But let's not forget about how I'm quite certain B-Love's peace was quite disturbed when she went and brought some man over on the YouTube streets to tell her sister business. Because her own business wasn't getting no traction. But she was so hot and bothered by her sister, she went out here and grabbed and wanted to tell her sister business. She get on the internet and make videos and talk about her mama like a dog. Talk about her mama like it's Hammy. And then get on here and be like, Mama, will you take me to the store? And Mama, will you buy me some boneless boobs? I can't stand. Hold on, when these fake victims, listen, Lindas, these fake victims, but I'm not even going to say the words myself. I'm going to let somebody else say the words. Okay? You going to keep it real now. I swear you get better looking. Everything. Don Dada, stop. Okay, I got to hurry up. I'm about to get my coffee now. Now, what the police going to do? Ash. Now, what they did, she got to call animal control for T-Rex. She got to call animal control for T-Rex. She got to call animal control for T-Rex, boo-boo. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. And y'all, I just noticed. Hold on. Listen, now this is the word supply. Listen. I want y'all to hear this.
Motherfucking real. I thought of this. Nobody plays the victim more than a fucked up person. Nobody. Nobody. Them motherfuckers have mastered playing the motherfucking victim. Always somebody out to get them. Always a motherfucking conspiracy theory. Nobody don't never want to see them win. It's always a motherfucker conspiring against them for some apparent reason. Nobody plays the victim more than a fucked up person. Never take no motherfucking accountability. Never no accountability for shit.
Thank you, Blue Wave.
When they fuck up, it's somebody else's fault that they fucked up. It's somebody else's fault why this shit is the way that it is. Never they motherfucking fault by nothing. It's somebody else's motherfucking fault. When this shit don't go my way, it's somebody else's motherfucking fault. And if they can convince you that it's somebody else's motherfucking fault, then it makes it hard for you to even be able to look at them like they the motherfucking problem. And they know this.
Man.
When it go good, it's all motherfucking them. When it go motherfucking bad, It's somebody else's fault why this shit go bad. It ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with me. So when I see motherfuckers who don't take accountability, when I see motherfuckers who always blame, it lets me know off top, you just a fucked up person. It ain't no motherfucking body else's fault. It's God motherfucking fault. It ain't nobody else's fault. It ain't nobody else's motherfucking fault. Now on the surface, you can make some naive motherfuckers believe it ain't you. But boy, God trying to motherfucking teach you something too. And I've learned ain't nobody play the victim more than a fucked up person. Motherfucking real, I thought of this.
Now, did y'all know? She better call the police on Plies too. Cause I know he was talking about her. Baby, I know Plies was talking about Regina. Thank you. You said Blue Wave, you said my cup of school. Thank you. She tried to do that again. Baby. Ash talking about do Plies stuff. I think she better call the police on him. She better call the police on Plies. She better. Cause he talking about you real bad, honey. He came out here and told your business. Had to be talking directly. He had to be right. It depends on the situation. No, this woman here. And that's what happens. Like, just like, okay, like Ray J, like, there's something serious going on, right? And supposedly, right? Nobody taking him serious. Because the ruckus he has caused on the social media streets, right? So people like, I don't know. He might be playing. Even Brandy just had to come out and be like, look, y'all, I do not approve of what my brother just said. My brother views ain't got nothing to do with how I feel about Shine, right? So y'all know about that whole situation, right? So, but we're not going to get into that because we're not talking about. And the thing about, we not talking about Brandy right now. I'm just giving y'all some examples. We ain't talking about Shine. We ain't talking about Mace and Ray J. I'm just, the thing about it is I want y'all to understand, and what I'm trying to show and let old girl know, Adrian, that you're not the only victim. And if social media is, if it's really to that point, any of y'all watching social media, any of y'all doing social media, when that shit gets to you that bad, get the fuck off. It's that simple. That simple. This woman has came on this internet flexing on all y'all asses, not me, but flexing on all y'all asses about having this higher education and this fancy ass degree that she ordered off of Amazon. And she don't need this YouTube. Stay off of it then. Baby, if your peace, listen y'all, if your peace is being that disturbed by this internet, and it can't happen. And I'm not saying it can't happen. Y'all know I done had to take a little breather. Because sometimes the shit get a little overwhelming. But the thing about it too, that there were some times that I was over here in some social media mess, because guess what? I brought this shit on myself. I couldn't be on here like no victim. Like I said, I had to take my L's how they came. Yes. I had to, because I was out here bringing shit on myself. Baby Karma would come knocking at that door and be like, surprise, hello. I ain't forget. Right, but I tell you, Karma will come to that door and say, I didn't forget. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Hey, love, Britt. Okay. Thank you, KT Ray. She's booking out. Thank you. Man, we all been know someone's a little off center. Dot. With Ray J. Hey, Jackie, how you doing? Good morning, Tyrell. The dummy that cried. Right. Hello. Hey, King. You got to get up off of here. Now I'm cutting up this morning. Have I said any cuss words, y'all? King, don't say cuss words. Brandon not talking about that letter when Whitney gave. That when Whitney gave her. Hey, Princess. Rebels. Hey, girl. Hey. Was Ray J the last person? Supposedly. Find something else to do. Amen. Right. It will bang on your door. You're exactly right. I'm talking about, be like, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow this house down. Baby. It will. No self-awareness. She's a victim, though. Like, when you victimize, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Liars that believe their lies are dangerous ass people. Right? Now, somebody telling me lies, okay, I feel you. But when you lie to yourself and you believe that shit, that's a sicko. Now, that's a person that need the authorities called on them. They need to be put away and tested. Yeah. I think they have CTE. Be looking out the right. Hold on. For reals. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Hold on. A form of insanity. Yeah. Nutsomeness. Nutsomeness. That's what I'm telling y'all. That lady, what's the lady I've been trying to figure out? Hold on. So the thing about it is, like, you're so bothered, so mad that you ain't getting no traction. And somebody told her in the comments, like, but if people stop talking about you, they said reverence, but they meant relevance, right? They was like, you lose your relevance. And she was like, no, And what's funny is, it's been said before, she don't like the fact that, okay, this is the contradictory thing, right? How she'll say, if you're going to talk about me on your channel, at least put my name in the title of the video. Those are words that came out of her mouth. Because remember, she said I was shady because, sneaky, because I don't title my, put her name in the title of my videos. Okay. And then I don't mention her name. You sat there and you did a whole video, this 16 minutes. I just put a 16 minutes. You did a video 16 minutes, right? Talking about whosoever these content creators that's bothering you, but you scared to say their name. Why? Why you won't say their name? You standing on business, right? You better not say curse word. Boy, get off this internet. I think the people in her life, like, have been believing her lies, so she goes to the net. Yeah, that's the thing, and that's the thing. Like, okay, and you know that she demonstrates that. That's what social media is for her. That's her validation. Because she can't get, this the thing, those people in Milwaukee, know that she's a fucked up person. They know her in real life. So even if she's over here giving, they know you in real life, right? So it's like, okay, like the thumbnails and the dating sites, you know, the catfish pictures, like, you know, she put up baby pictures, you know, and she put up pictures when she was 50 pounds smaller because that's what she's trying to sell. She's trying to sell this different image of herself, right? And she don't have control in her life. So she comes to the internet and it gives her a sense of power and control to be able to hit the block button. But over here on YouTube, just because you block somebody don't mean they can still watch your video. They just can't damn type in the chat, okay? It's not like over there on TikTok, because remember, y'all, I had to learn the hard way that I was blocked from somebody's channel on TikTok. And now that person call me like every day. Yeah. Schizo, yeah. The woman said, It's always somebody else. Never heard right. Why is she over here watching your videos? I don't know who video she watching. I don't know if she still watch me or not. But I mean, she done drop down in the chat a few times. Oh Lord, I'm looking at hold on. Hold on.
The thumbnail here is very much so official from YouTube. I have the email. I got the email today. You know.
This stuff supposed to be matte. It ain't matte. Yeah, I think it's a filter on. Yeah, it's a filter on.
See when your name is just being used up, you know, obsessively for views. Listen, I am not into it with nobody out here, okay? I don't have no personal issues with nobody out here, okay? But at the
So let me say this. And this one I want to clear up, y'all. Y'all have to understand. Is a content creator, just if we do commentary or we react to something that somebody, a person's content that they shared with the entire world, okay? If a content creator reacts to that, that doesn't mean that they don't like that person. I don't know her to dislike her. I don't know this lady. And that's why I say all the time, like, I see here, like, y'all know I'm a wino. But I do Tasha K commentary. Also, I just talk about shit that's on the internet. That's what I do.
end of the day, I feel like if I'm trying to bow out of all the drama and the mess, I'm going to take back my peace by any means. So that's what I've been doing. And I'm glad to see it's pretty effective and pretty fast. They took one video now, but I'm working on so many more because the proof is right in the title. And they do ask you that, like, where should they look? I mean, people make it very easy, you know, people that aren't very bright. I'm just saying, you got to eventually just find something to do or something to talk about. Because I'm taking it back. Hello, Beverly. What is up? Happy seven? Is that a 7 or 7? Yeah, baby. Just know I am on the case. I have time to do it now. You know, don't have to be rushing around and, you know, trying to keep track of anything.
I thought she had a job. Do she have a job? Baby, I didn't even know. I'm telling you, like, I don't even see her stuff. This popped up while I was watching the little court case yesterday. listening to the court case. I thought y'all said she had this job, this fancy ass job. Hey Jeffrey, how you doing?
Want to. Well, take a look out the window and, tell me what you see. And then you can come today.
So I guess somebody, baby, it's the fact that, wait, listen, Linda, hold on. It's the fact that she don't get in the camera, right? And she thinks that's punishment to people.
Can't wait to see this in the video. I'm on the case watching everything, reporting everything. Officially, like I said, not for fake. Well, it's just funny how people will, keep a beef going with a person that they don't know. Or when
doing commentary is not beefing. If these people, now look, if she is truly beefing with somebody, and I don't think it's a whole lot of channels that even do, she's really not that relevant anymore. Like, she's really not. Like I said, because you can type in peace and Adrian Slace, and I'm quite certain you're gonna find 20 videos. It's just the fact that I just dibbled over here because it is a topic, because it's something that's happening, right? Like I was saying, like it's some psycho people out here on these social media streets for real, in real life. Cause I didn't even know that girl did that to Rihanna. Like, was making commentary, doing content and saying the weird stuff that. So that's the thing, like saying weird, doing that what that person was doing and doing what T-Rex be doing. Now that right there, that need to be stopped. That kind of stuff need to be stopped. Because you see where it went, Miss, I think her name was Ortiz. She done went over there to Rihanna's house and done did something. Now, you know, if this other lady went over there in that group home and being monitored on a regular, she probably be done escaped and got over there to put Adrian's skin on. But, ma'am, it's not beef. It's not beef.
That's funny to me. I'm just not interested in going back and forth. I'm going to choose a different route. So at the end of the day,
the day go in.
I hope people can see through the BS too, because what I see is a.
So she got people. I don't understand. She want people to see through the BS. And I guess she was talking about people like playing like her old videos and stuff. You put that shit out here on the internet.
Videos, whether I'm making recent videos or not, I see a bunch of regurgitated videos all the way from the times when I was.
It's not regurgitated. They're just being recycled because you lost the channel and don't have any ownership over it.
Living in Florida, and I haven't been living in Florida in years, so you can clearly see when a person is just using a name.
Like you use Bethany's name, okay? Whatever that situation with Bethany and Craig was, you brought some old shit to the internet to use somebody else's name. We would have never known who that man was. The same shit she's sitting on here crying about, she done did it to somebody else. Her own flesh and blood. Own flesh and blood. Cause let's just keep it a buck. Nobody really would have known who this lady was if it wasn't for B-Love's life. I mean, yeah, people that want to see people suck on lollipops and popsicles, okay. Like, yeah, they done found with the. Y'all raise y'all hand if that's how y'all discover her, by somebody else's name.
Just for the views. Hey, how you doing?
Right, Love Bree, and that's what somebody said in the comment section. They was like, if nobody's talking about you, you won't be relevant. And she was like, I beg to defer. She didn't say it that fancy. But it's like...
It's time for a shift. Time for a shift.
But she has said it herself. I don't mind people talking about me. Just put my name in your title. because that brain people, ain't nobody coming over there watching them regular ass videos.
And so I have to protect myself from, just every damn body that I feel like really is just really, it's not in my best interest. Hello.
Hey, Nina.
Of course, it's not everybody, but hey, will still bring you reverence.
That's it. That's the comment. Hold on. Here she
You
go.
say old videos of yours being recycled still bring you reverence. No, it really doesn't, because if it's on someone else's channel and they're doing it habitually, because see, that's when you're crossing the lines, when the law enforcement get involved, when it's habitual.
All right. So law enforcement had to get involved because they are habitually doing content on old videos. I'm confused. I thought she didn't like the police. This once again goes back to prove that she sell puss. Because why are you afraid on the date? You're afraid of the police on the dating apps. But you want to call the police because somebody doing reaction videos to old videos from back in Florida. You're mad about that. Hippie makes sense. I'm finna tell y'all something right now. I think I feel safer going on a date with a police from the dating app versus the random. Huh? What? Let's keep going.
Not just YouTube, but law enforcement. Because if it's on someone else's channel and they're doing it habitually.
So what that person is trying to tell you, sir, is that, and let me tell you how it works. So they're saying like, look, people reacting to your old videos. If they're recycling your videos, that helps you stay relevant. And she's like, no, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Because guess what? Somebody say, well, who they talking about? And I'm talking about Adrian Slade's variety, okay? And they like, who they talking about? And then they go to that person's channel, and then boom, that's where the view counts. That's how you're coming up off of somebody else's content on their channel. So you get money and they get money. Because when they're watching your videos during the live, you don't get paid. It ain't no damn ad. You're not getting paid from that, sir, because you're lazy and don't go through and set it up for you to have ads running while you're live anyway. So when that person comes over and they're randomly like, and see, probably what's throwing her off, they might be going to watch these videos on them old videos on those old channels that she don't own no more, not no more, oops, and all day. And she can't get paid from that because they ain't running ads over there. And I said everything, y'all, to say this. If you are having issues with your peace being disturbed on social media, get off. Get off. Take a break. Read a book. Come on, read a book. Watch the news. I'm telling you, watch the news, you're going to be trying to get back over to social media. You're going to be looking for a kiki. I'm going to tell you, that news will drive you insane, honey. I don't see how my daddy did that all day. I don't see how my daddy watched that news all day, every day. Y'all thumbs up the video. I'm doing a lot of talking this morning. Right, stay off. Uno, what up, though? What time you want me to pull up today? What you got for me? I'm hungry. What's the name? Where I want that fish from? Uno, what's the name of the spot? Go get me some fish with some extra onion and extra pickle on the side. Yes, with a little coleslaw too. Uno, what up, though? Yeah, she's looking at the numbers versus hers, and they talk about her. She mad because that person is making more than her off of her. Sheena, she mad. She looks so like. Baby, when I tell you Florida said, not no more. Not today. Oops. Bye-bye. Honey, no. Hot shots. Yes, go get me some fish from over there. Go get me some of that fish. Just stay off the internet. Point blank, period. Her sister said in the video a while ago not to take videos down because those videos can still bring in revenue later when they are watched and like. Let me tell y'all some shit. That's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. I can kick my own self in the ASS. I hope my baby ain't on here because I said get off. So, because I'm going to tell y'all, I had this video. I remember I only made 65 cents off of it. I'm going to tell y'all, hold on. Listen to this. 65 cents. Sometimes I turn videos off because I'm like, well, that video was a flop. When I do actual uploads, some of my uploads are truly flops. Right? I'm going to show y'all something. So, I had this video had been up like 2 weeks and no lie, I made 65 cents for real. And it had like 200 views. Hardly nothing. I'm gonna show you. And all of a sudden, now it's like it's getting traction, right? And I just so happen to look at the revenue because people been leaving comments. Hold on, people been leaving comments, and I'm like, let me just look at the analytics on this video. The video is 3 minutes, 58 seconds. One making no money 7 months ago, right? And sometimes I have this thing, I was like, oh shit, this video ain't make no money. I was like, it was weird. Anyway, sometimes I do that and I just upload it. I'm like, okay, you know what? Like, because for real, my upload pre-recordeds make more money than my lives. If it's not like something, drama or whatever, like people really don't like my coffee time don't make that much money, right? But it's fine and dandy. So I can upload a video and make the same, if not a little bit more money, right? So I'm gonna show y'all this little video right here where I was talking about the Cove bomb. The lighting was bad and everything. Didn't make any money off the video. And I think I turned it off. And it was a while back. I was like, you know what, let me turn my videos back on because I do that sometimes. And I've been seeing like comments, and stuff. And I was like, oh wow. So I'm like, let me go to the analytics. So I looked to see. I'm like, wow, like here lately, like this video been popping. So I look at it. And so it's just basically tell you, oh, look at that one day. So now, okay, look, it was August, right? It was August when I put that video up. All of a sudden, for some reason in March, it's bumping. I told y'all I made 65 cents out that video. Like that first little week that it was there. And I remember I turned it off. And I was like, oh, because sometimes like my product reviews, like sometimes I don't get a lot of traction. And just all of a sudden, like it's showing up in the algorithm some kind of way, right? And that's the thing. And it's just like, just leave it. She has something there. And that is so true. If y'all saying that B-Love, yeah. But B-Love used to give good little, right. And that's the thing. And it's like, you'll have somebody come on here. If somebody's reacting to an older video of hers, and she's not saying any names, but like I said, I don't think it's really that many channels like doing reaction videos on her. And so one channel I do know actually plays her videos. And so you know the title of the video. And so you can go over there to her channel and watch, okay? If she went, that Florida is different. They won't go for, we all tried to tell her she got mad. Really, y'all did? But yeah. Bear College say that's called. Oh, thank you, Bear College. Yeah, sometimes my content be all over the place too. And that's another thing that like, a lot of people just be like, no, I don't really go over there. MeLissaB boring. She irrelevant in that state now and you called the police. But y'all, I got to get up off of here. But for real, oh no, I know what I was finna do. I was getting ready to show y'all something else. I was showing y'all that about, don't take those videos down. So like, I do have some weird ones. Probably like that week, that day before. Let me see what this one. Boom. So no story. Okay. So looking at the videos, right? Here's the Cove Bomb video that I say all of a sudden now I've been making money from it. In March, people started watching this video about this makeup, right? And so the day before that, I posted a video about Lucille from BMF. Let me show y'all. This is why, and it's like, you know, something might pop off. The video's still public. It says public. Something might pop off, right? So it's only 236, right? That's all you've had. Revenue. And you see right there on August 4th and probably a couple days after that, that's where that's the only time the money. You see where it just straight lines. Life support. Bye, Tyrell. But, you know, it's like, so you just never know. Some of the stuff it's really like that. It's really like an up and down type of thing sometimes. But I did want to, hold on, see if I can find it. Oh, I'm so hot right now because I got to get up off of here. Y'all, I am going to do some community service. Nah, y'all know how I am. I'm all about doing good deeds for people. So I have a coworker. They have her niece had a baby. The baby, oh my gosh, y'all, the baby was like barely a pound. Baby was barely a pound 2 months ago. And the baby's still holding on, right? That baby's still here, y'all. So to God be the glory on that, all right? And but she ain't been at this hospital. She ain't left. Make sure she there every day with this baby. But so my coworker's like, hey, Melissa, like if you could, I'm gonna take a picture of her head. If you can come out. Like she said, I don't want her to look like a stereotypical young black woman sitting in this hospital with her head looking like this every day in this hospital. I want her looking like somebody. And I say, I feel you. Because if anybody been following me, y'all know, baby, I was at the hospital with the makeup bag like this with my child. with Imani, let me fix that. Yeah. Comb your hair back. Fix that. Yeah. That part. Yeah, we're not gonna be up in here looking no any kind of way we go to that NICU and be seeing that baby. We're not doing that. Nah. And but so I'm gonna go take care of that today. I really don't know what all I'm gonna do. I do have other plans for today, other things that I have to do today. So what's today? That must have really been. Oh, I'm trying to find this video about this lady. I think the lady name was Ortiz. Damn, I'm so hot. Well, you say that's so sweet. Thank you, Bell College. I think it's more like for me. I feel like I have a gift. I was blessed, you know. And if I can, I might not be able to, you know, give you money to go to the hair salon, or I can't give you money. You know, I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I can do. I can provide this service for you to make you feel a little bit better, right? Because a lot of this stuff need to happen within, but sometimes like just, I know for me, and I shouldn't be that way, but a lot of times I be down in the dumps, and then, you know, because I'm like, man, like look at my head, like it look a mess. I be having moments, I'm like, I don't like this gray hair, this ugly, like, you know what I mean? And then, and it's like, it's really not that serious, you know, but sometimes just like when you look better, sometimes you don't want to look like how you feel. And I talk about that a lot. You don't want to look how you feel. And it's so easy for us to get caught up in that, right? But the thing about it is that's what I can provide. I don't know this lady. All I've seen was a little picture of her hair. And when I saw it, I said, okay. So I'm packing my bag. Y'all, I'm going to use my little Michael Kors bag. But I am sending back a pair of shoes, okay? Because I'm too big. My legs are way too big to have a little hit. Little heels is, I'm sorry. If y'all wear kitten heels, that's on y'all. But my legs are very big. If I'm going to put on a heel that look, I might as well have on a flat. And I promise that the description did not say that heel was this little. Yeah, I didn't show y'all the shoes. I'm trying to find this daggone video about Rihanna. Oh, no, that's that Rihanna pregnant again video. Dang, because I wanted y'all to hear. When I heard this lady talk about Rihanna, the first thing I thought about was T-Rez. I was like, this lady is off her rocker. She is Bananas. Oh, you got them hands, bless your heart. Oh, thank you. Tony, good morning. Time, good morning. Let me show y'all the shoes. I'm even gonna give old girl, hold on, a choice of hair color. So from the pictures, her hair looks like a 2. So I'm gonna do a 1B and a 4, all right? So I'm thinking about, okay, let me tell you what she had. You can tell that she has some locks that she started and they're in the very ugly phase, and she's having, you know, you've been in this hospital all this time, because I think she was already in the hospital before she actually even delivered the baby. And so I was like, so I saw that, so I was like, well, you know, well, if we keep it simple and basic, so it's like you can't go wrong with a 1B or 4, right? So I got the 1B and I got the 4. And then I did have some with the burgundy, the 2T1B burgundy. So I'm like, if she want a little pop of color, so I'm going to the hair store to also get, because I'm going to probably make it a little boho because I'm putting braids on top of locks, right? So we're going to give it a little fullness, but I'm not going to make it real long so she can still pull it up, bun it up, make it cute and all of that, because she don't need to have all that hair all over the place while she trying to see about her little itty bitty baby. So I'm going to use my little bag today. I decided to keep it because I was like, well, you know what? It is a nice bag for, I really wanted a purse. And so I was like, well, I guess I'll just carry the purse I already got, you know? But I was like, well, I'll be going to the airport and I will. Y'all had some valid points. So I'm going to carry my bag today. It's 9:45. Yeah, so I'm going to the store and get some. Now, I'm not buying human hair. Now, I don't even think I bought the human. Let me stop. I have bought human hair for my child, but they're my babies. When are we going to grill? When I buy a grill? God gonna bless you. Hey, Candy. King, hey, how you doing? So see what I'm talking about, y'all? It's just a big open space. But I am gonna use it for my stuff today to get into the hospital. Look at that. It fit. Baby still got another little piece. Let me show you these shoes I'm getting ready to take back. No. No, and I love a strap around the ankle. But this is what I want to say. So I saw this heel, and it looked like a heel that was just not going to work for me, right? But when I was reading the dimensions, it said 3 inches. I guess they talking about from here to this. They must be talking about from here to this or something. I don't know. But this ain't it. This is not it. No. I'm probably going to hardly ever wear them, and I probably need a shoe. But you know what? If I'm going to buy a shoe with a heel this little, baby, it's going to come from Ross or Burlington or something. Probably $19.99, $16.99 or something like that. But y'all see this heel? I don't know if y'all can see it that good. I'm ashy too. I need to put some lotion on. No, I'm not. I already did the return label. I already had them send it to me. I ain't even playing. I ain't even try both shoes on. The other one right here. They can see I ain't even try both shoes on, honey. Nope. Yeah, they cute or whatever, but just look at my foot from the top. No, my legs are way too big to wear a heel that little. And I probably need little heels like that. I've been telling y'all about how bad my back hurt. Because I was going to put on my little corset so I can go do hair. But I'm not. Regina said they cute. Doing the big, those are actually pretty cute. Babe, I gotta have this thing. I gotta have this thing hyped up in the air. I got to be hyped up in the air. Y'all know I got little people syndrome. Y'all know I'm super short. I gotta have this thing hyped up in the air, baby. I did little bro hair yesterday. I did his hair. I gave him the I don't feel like doing hair treatment. He ain't get no style, but he got a retwist. He ain't get no style. I was gonna try to style it. My hand was hurting, and I knew I had to do hair today. Come to my she is little. Baby, I need this thing hyped up. That was so cute. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna carry all my hair stuff in it. Candy, hey, how you doing? Yep, so, oh, y'all, and it's a good little piece of drive, too. But that's okay. God got me. And I was supposed to be, I had plans this afternoon, but I was like, you know what, I'd much rather, go do that, to go do something for somebody. And it's the fact that, let me say this, too. I'm not doing it to be getting any kind of recognition or anything. For me, it makes me feel good knowing that a lot of times, and that's why like people get so caught up in giving, right? And it makes me feel good to know I might not be able to do X, Y, Z, but I got this. Because way back in the day, like a lot of times, I might not have a whole lot of money, but I can give you my fattiest calf, right? So I'm not going to I'm not going to go to church right now, okay? But I'm making a point, and I hope y'all picking up what I'm putting down. And I feel like people should be appreciative because it's like, well, I have this blessing. I got these gifted hands. They hurt, but they still work, So... And then it helps me too. I like being able to be creative. I've never done this person's hair. I don't know really what I'm walking into. All I had was like one little picture, so I'm gonna do whatever I can. But I am gonna ask her, because I'm probably not gonna go live doing it. Just, for her privacy. But I am going to ask her, like, if I can, I want to take a picture before and I'm going to take a picture after. You know what I mean? And, you know, that kind of thing. So we can see. Because I don't know why, but I like projects like this. It challenges me. I'm sure she would appreciate your gift to bless somebody, right? So yeah, so giving back always makes your heart feel good. Right. And that's the thing. And it's like a lot of times I'm like, well, you know what? You know what, Imani? I can't fix this, but you know what? I'll do your hair. I'll sit down and I'll give you that time, and that's that undivided time. And that's why sometimes, y'all, when I'm doing my children hair, I don't be live like the entire time, because it's like, especially like with Imani, like y'all get to see Deja and she do her content and stuff like that. And so it might be a little bit different. Like with her, y'all might see the whole thing beginning to end, you know. But with Imani, I don't get a whole lot of time with her, so sometimes it's just like, oh, okay, well, we having this time, you know, and that's our time, and that's like our undivided. You got my undivided attention because I got to finish doing what I'm doing. And also, I used to also use that as my time to be able to say things that need to be said to her, because she's not gonna you're not gonna you're really not gonna get slick mouth. You're not gonna get an attitude while somebody got their hands in your head. You really not gonna do that. You really not if you need them to finish it. So yeah, so let me tell y'all. So just in case, if y'all had that little thing and you got a daughter and you know you see her head need to be done, be like, but girl, let me scratch your scalp. You know, let's sure gave her this. You know, yeah, Miss Celia's blues. Let's do this. Baby, that's what I'm saying. Use that moment. It might not work for everybody, but halfway through it, have that tough conversation. Well, you know I ain't like him anyway. Well, you know I really think you should be. You gonna hear? That's what I hear. But guess what? You heard me. And all we have is this moment right here, right now, the two of us. Right, she always sending people to her big channel. Now she wants to out that part. But yeah, I'm getting ready to get my butt up off here. I forgot how to show you all your legs a little better in high heels. Yes. I bought my sister a bed that look just like that, and you can put hip. Well, is it an MK? Baby, I did not know that bed was gonna be that big. Yeah, Tasha. Tell Tasha Sunshine, say thank you for being there for you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she came. She said, and you know, and that's the thing. It's a beautiful thing. She said, she called me and she said, how can I support? And I'm like, I don't know. She was like, well, you know what? Because she was leaving work. And she's like, okay, well, it's showing that I can be there in 20 minutes. She had her ex-husband go to her house and go let her dogs out and all of that. Because, you know, she been gone all day and she got to let her dogs out the house. And I messaged her because I'm a person that I don't really like that kind of attention. I'm good. Y'all know I think I'm a superhero. So I'm good. I'm going to press forward and I got this. And I told her, I was like, but no, I know you got stuff to do. Like, I'm good. But then that saying, you know, somebody at my door. And then it hit me because I'm like, she's still here. And I was like, well, who let the dogs out? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, that kind of thing. So, yes, I'm very appreciative of that, and I will let her know. I'm definitely picking up what you're putting down because my big mom used to say all my money is going to the Lord, okay? Patsy, oh, thank you. Hey, Steve, it's amazing how you got a bed looking that good. I did take a bath, though. Hey, Carl, so y'all know MeLissaB got a lot going on when she bathing early on a Saturday. I love her for that. Thank you. Thank you. That was a professional grease and scratcher. Oh, scalp scratcher. My grandpa got tired. Thank you, B-Dub, doing that job. He was tired of it. But y'all, don't give away. I got to give y'all the verse for today. Is Deja okay, girl? I guess so. Hold on. So I think... Look, now, this is a sermon, but I'm going to read it. Okay, so it's Psalms 139. Psalms chapter 139, verse 7 through 10. This is the KJV. Whither shall I go from thy spirit? Or whither shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. Hold on. Hello? Hey. I know your voice. Oh, all right. Hey, baby. I was just reading the Bible verse. I'm still on my live. I'm gonna call you back when I get off the phone, get off a live. I love you. You good? Okay. Hey, King. You want to say hey to the chat? Hold on. Okay, you can say it. Say hey, everybody. I'm gonna show the phone number. All right, bye, baby. All right, so let's read the scripture again. All right, so it says Psalms chapter 139, verse 7 through 10. Whither shall I go from thy spirit, or whither shall I flee from thy presence? If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there shall thy hand lead me, and thy right hand shall hold me. Boom. So, oh, okay. So now I see what it was. So then my mom sent me the life application study version of it. So it's saying that God is omnipresent, meaning he is present everywhere. Because of this, you can never escape from his spirit. This is good news to those who know and love God, because no matter what we do or where we go, we can never be far from God's guiding and comforting presence. Okay. So y'all, I'm getting ready to get up off of here. Y'all have a great day. Be great in it. It is exactly 10 o'clock on the dot, and I planned on being on the road by now. But I told